it's Elle. So I wanted to do a quick Debby Ryan tutorial that I did for her for last night's ELLE Women in Music Awards. And it was very simple because the rest of her look was so chic. And I just wanted to make a makeup look that kind of really didn't compete with anything. So this beautiful simplistic has a little bit of an edge, a little bit of rock and roll. I loved creating for her. So let's get started. Alright, so my skin is moisturized and I'm going to take the Color Science Even Up Clinical Pigment Perfector. It's like a 3-in-1. It's like SPF and it is a skincare ingredient. It also evens out skin tone. So it looks like this, and so I'm just going to put it all over my face. And it's going to act a little bit as a primer, which is great. All over, and it's super kind of like souffle-y, so it feels really good. So it's going to even out my skin tone right away. Her skin, Debbie's skin, is way more even than mine, so just trying to give it a little bit of extra help. So next I'm going to use my Tarte foundations, my Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and I'm going to mix Fair Light Honey and Light Sand. And I'm going to use their fun brush, their kabuki brush that they provide with their foundations. And you want to take a little bit and then add more. And this, how you buff it into the skin, is in circular motions. And what's nice about this product is that a little bit goes a long way, so it'll last a long time. Good, and I don't really need to powder this very much, this foundation either, because it's not super shiny. So my oily girls out there, this foundation is good for you too. Across the lids, just a little bit. So I'm just going to use my Obsessive Compulsive brush. I don't know what number this is, but I'm just going to put it in my Voulez-Vous powder. This is the T-Zone Shine Eliminating powder, and I'm again, like I said, I don't need to really powder this foundation very much, so I'm just going to powder it in that T-zone. So I'm also going to put cream blush on, so we don't want the creams and the powders to be competing. So now we need to add a little bit definition into our face. So I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics bronzer, and this is the Vitality Glow Anti-Aging Matte Bronzer. And I'm just going to use it with my IT Cosmetics brush. It looks like this. And I'm just going to swirl it around in the bronzer, back of my hand. Her cheeks were contoured, but they were gently contoured. Again, wanting this look to be soft and beautiful and glowy, so we don't want anything to be too harsh. But we definitely want to give the face some dimension and some structure underneath. And again, just building this up. And this bronzer is waterproof, so it's perfect for in a day event that maybe is going to be lasting all day and into night or anything like that, especially a red carpet event. Fantastic. Okay, so you can see we're slowly bringing a little bit of dimension into the face. Now for Debbie's cheeks, we kept them kind of soft, pinky, peachy, so we're going to use the Kevyn Aucoin cream blush in Tan Soleil and in neutral pink. So these are the two colors that we're going to use. Okay, so I'm going to start with the peach first, and I'm going to put it just on the cusp of this brush that I used for the foundation. And the reason why we're doing that is, if you watch my videos, you know that it helps blend everything together when you use the same brush. Alright, so I'm just going to gently smile and pop this on. And I'm using the other side of the brush to blend. Debbie has great bone structure in her cheeks, so I'm just going to make mine a little bit more exaggerated to give me kind of that same youthful look, that round kind of cheek. All right, now I'm going to use my neutral pink, and I'm going to actually put this one on my finger, And I'm gonna pop this right in the apples of my cheeks. And we're going to blend again. All right, so now for the eyes, I'm going to start with a little bit of primer. All right, so I'm just gonna tap this along the lid. We want the lid to be very colorless because the look that we're doing is very minimal on the eye, so we don't want to have anything competing with the natural colors that we're using. And you make sure to bring it all the way in here because we want that to be light and open. Now we're going to use a Jouer cream eyeshadow, and it's kind of this gold color, and it is called Moonlight. And we're going to use that all over the lid. Just going to put it on a synthetic kind of shadow brush, blending brush. Go all over the lid. And into the crease just a little bit. And this is just going to give us a little bit of light. So now we want a little bit of depth on the outside of the eye. So I'm going in with my MAC Gold Carbon Cream Shadow on the same brush. And I'm just going to work this along the lash line, just on the outside of the eye, into the crease and up a little bit. And you want to extend this. You want to bring this out. See how it's already giving that like optical illusion that the eyes are lifted and open? That's what we want. Okay, now in my Lancome palette, this is the, let's see here, Color Design. I'll put all the products down below so you guys can find it. This is the Ultimate Illuminating palette. It has, it's called Gris Vital 600. So I'm going to take this color in the middle here. It's kind of this charcoaly gold color. I'm just going to put it on a small brush, and I'm just going to run it a little bit on the outside, and I want to connect these two just a little bit, but I want to leave a space. Just a little bit, and you can use your finger to kind of push that in and smudge it out. And you see we're kind of leaving this space right here on the outside. That's what you want. Again on the other side. Now we're going to take the lightest shade up here and go underneath the brow bone. Just a little bit. And on the inside of the eye, because we want this to be as open as possible. Alright, so now I'm going to take the blackest color, the bottom here, and just do kind of a faint line on the top lid. We're going to put lashes over this, so no need to be absolutely perfect. Now when you're getting to the center here, you want to go really, really thin, and mostly on the inside. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and put a couple coats of mascara on. And I'm actually going to be using the Color Science mascara. Now I'm going to be using my Anastasia of Beverly Hills Bold and Beautiful kit, and we really went for it with her brows. I mean, we definitely made them a bold statement, so we're going to do the same. So I'm going to start in the wax, which is the darkest color, and I'm going to start on the top here and just start to trace it. and filling them in this way and pulling them through. Now, I always have such a good time working with Debbie because she's like up for whatever. She just totally, fully is just so like willing to try whatever. And so we always have the best time. Trying new looks, trying new things. She's such a blast. And then we extended this brow pretty far. So you want to meet that. And her brows are a little bit more rounded than mine, so we're gonna try to do that as well. Now I'm gonna apply a few lashes and I'll be right back. All right, so now that those are on, I actually am going to line the inner rim with a silver pencil, and I'm just using one from the drugstore. It's a great brand, Jessie's Girl. You see me use it a lot. And this is just to open up the eye. Now to finish up, I'm just gonna use a little bit of extra concealer, and this is Dior Skin Star Concealer. Really beautiful concealer. Go right here, and then I love this little doe's foot applicator because I can get in between my two lines right here. I'll show you what we're gonna do here. So you see those? That's what we want. So I'm just gonna take my finger and blend this in, just like normal. Bringing this up a little bit. Now I'm just gonna take an angled brush, this is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna go where that concealer is and open this up right here. Just gonna pull that out. All the way. You want to just tap the end here to feather it out. Now I'm going to apply my Charlotte Tilbury. This is Film Star Bronze and Glow. I'm just going to take a little bit of the highlighter section and go right here. Right on the tops. I'm going to take that same highlighter and go right down the nose. A little bit on the Cupid's bow. A little bit on the chin. All right, so to finish the look, I'm gonna use a Universalist, it's called. It's a multi-use color stick by Well People, and it is in number 8, and it looks like this. And I just wanna use on the tip of my finger, and I'm going to pat it into my lips. You just want a little bit of color for this look. And this stick is great because you can use this on the cheeks. Like I want a little bit of color here, a little bit more. I'm just gonna use that like that. Left over what I had on my finger. Perfect. Just a little bit. So that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I always have such a blast doing this with Debbie. Let me know if you guys try this, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know what you guys want to see next time. I'll see you soon. Mwah! Thanks. Lots of love from me to you. See you guys in the next one.